Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of series called Book Ideas where we share interesting ideas from more interesting books. And before I start today's video, I have a couple of questions for you. What will you do if you were following someone and then you realized or then you noticed that that leader or that person who was leading you had no self belief or had no belief in his leading ideas or his leader motives? And what will you do when you realize that he was just doing it for the sake of doing it and then he had no discipline within whatsoever? Think about that. Today's video is about that point itself, that and today's ritual, as I say, is from the book of leadership wisdom from the monk who sold his Ferrari by Mr. Robin Sharma. And today's ritual is called lead thyself, or leader lead thyself. Leader lead thyself. In this, the first point itself talks about all the leadership begins within. When you are going out there to lead other people, when you are going out there to tell them what to do, show them how to do it, show them how to do it and how not to do it, you should be sure, right, that okay, I am sure, I am certain, I know that okay, these things work, these things don't work. When you are not sure of yourself, then how can you make other people sure about you? Like, this thing even goes in this video. When I'm not sure what I'm talking about, at one point of time the audience or whoever is watching this video right now will know that okay, I'm not sure of the content of the topic that I'm talking about, and you might shut it down, maybe, I don't know. So when that thing happens, that person, or if it's a company or a business, that organization loses that influence or loses that charisma, I am like thinking to say, but I don't know, that charisma or that charm over those people, that influence, as I said, I think that's the best suited word. So that influence is lost on people, and then it is so tough to get that back. So that is the first point. All leadership begins within. Second point is, I have made this video, on this point once before as well, on the book it was Habit of Winning by Mr. Prakash Iyer. The story is the glass window, that we see the world as we are, not as the world it is. We see it through our own filters and opinions and experiences, our knowledge, our ideas of life, right? So we see it as we are, not as the world it is. So that is the second point, that no matter what type of leader you are, no matter what you are trying to do, no matter what you are trying to achieve, you will see things as they are, not as as you are, not as they are. So you need to be sure that okay, whatever you are trying to lead people into, it is what it is and not more or less than that. And last is, I guess this point I like very much, that it was, I guess, Da Vinci who said there is no greater mastery than the mastery of yourself. So this last point, the third point, talks about that never settle for mediocrity, always strive for mastery. No matter what type of leader you are or what you are trying to become, what type of leader you are trying to become, the leadership is always going one step higher, one level further, one milestone ahead, or maybe you can even call that extra mile. I'm not sure to what extent, but you can still call that an extra mile. When you tell people that okay, we can go from this point that you think is your limit to the next point or to the next mile, that is when people will see you and know what you are trying to say, and then they will follow you. They will feel that passionate vibes from you if you are that much passionate about something. Just like Steve Jobs was about Apple. Bill Gates, when they were building Microsoft, was about computer and software. Just like I was recently reading book Start With Why, that is also an amazing book. In that, Simon Sinek talks about Harley Davidson, and he even gives some examples of Wright brothers and Thomas Alva Edison, the inventor of light bulb. So these people were really passionate about what they were doing. So when you have that much kind of passion inside, other people will feel it off you, and when that is done, they will either support you in one way or the other, or they will join with you in your journey. So this is the 3 points that this ritual talks about. Leader, lead thyself. Thyself is yourself, right? It's an old English word. Okay, so this quote, like I say, after every ritual, it's a 1-page brief summary of the whole ritual, and it sums it up very nicely. The link will be there down below in the description. You can check that as well. Check the book as well. This book is worth a read, and I've been saying it from the first video that this is not just a book, this is actually a guide for those who want to step into the leadership area, or the leadership field for that matter. Do not be busy striving that you miss out on living. That's it, that's the quote. It is so small, but it's so powerful, that don't be just busy doing things. Live that thing as well. Live the journey, live the process, or live the moment, as we have heard in so many movies and songs and stuff. So this is it. This is the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If there is someone who has to see it, or who needs to see this, that you feel like they have to see, share it to them as well. And there are lots and lots more videos coming up in the future, so please subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you are notified as and when it comes up. Until next time, this is Mama Suhail signing off. Bye bye.